Hey dudes and dudettes, I'm Derek with GameSomniac, and welcome to another episode of the Gamers Initiative, a video game podcast for the gaming elite. I am absolutely stoked right now. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because almost a week ago, Gearbox, on the official Duke Nukem website, placed a countdown timer, along with a banner that says Happy 20th Anniversary. Now, it was 20 years ago that our favorite video game action hero, Duke Nukem, saw his most famous release in Duke Nukem 3D for the PC. And there hasn't been anything, any news, any mention, nothing of Duke Nukem since 2011, when Duke Nukem Forever last came out. Now, Duke Nukem Forever, if you remember, is the game that everybody hated, but in my opinion was one of the most perfect sequels to a video game that you could have, because it was everything that Duke Nukem 3D was, but it was also its own game. Without losing the original aesthetic that made Duke Nukem 3D awesome, they created a whole new scenario that was fun for original fans. It was nostalgic, all in the same realm without getting too campy, too crazy. Now, a lot of people didn't like it, and I honestly think it's because that the era that they started production in was a lot different than the world we live in now. So the very popular toilet humor that Duke Nukem is most famous for was bound to not resonate with everybody in the same way that it did back in the 90s. In the 90s, it was shocking. It was about as shocking as going to see Alice Cooper live. I had the same reaction. It was just something that you didn't experience on a daily basis. So Duke Nukem Forever to me was a taste of nostalgia. It was like stepping back into Duke Nukem 3D, but with better graphics and a brand new story to play through, something I hadn't experienced before. So it was an experience. It was a brand new journey, and I loved it. I loved Duke Nukem Forever. It was a great game. What a lot of people don't know about Duke Nukem Forever is it was actually the build of the game that was furthest in production. Once 3D Realms split up and all the legal actions got settled, this new development team, which soon became Triptych, they took one of the unfinished builds of the game, but was the closest to being finished. They finished the game, they polished it up, and they released it as Duke Nukem Forever. So the release of Duke Nukem Forever was really a mercy killing. It was kind of just to say, hey, for all of you who waited, here it is. After that, the world of Duke Nukem fell silent. Hasn't been a word of Duke Nukem ever since. Until now. You see, that timer is counting down, and when it gets to the end, which will be sometime tomorrow, Gearbox has a panel at PAX, and that panel, tomorrow, is going to make an announcement, and that announcement is going to bear insight as to what comes next in the world of Duke Nukem. They're going to announce, possibly, either a brand new Duke Nukem game, they're going to announce either a remix of Duke Nukem 3D, because as it is the 20th anniversary of the game, it's only plausible that a modification, a remix, a reboot of Duke Nukem 3D, something to do with DN 3D, that's the most plausible outcome. But fans are hoping for more, and I'm actually one of them. See, there's 5 years in between now and 2011, when the last installment of Duke Nukem was ever shown to the world. There's 5 years that a development team could have been working on something. For all we know, they could be remixing or rebooting or refurbishing the whole original trilogy. Duke Nukem 1, 2, Duke Nukem 3D. Because now all the legal issues with Duke Nukem and Gearbox and Interceptor and 3D Realms, all that's done. Manhattan Project saw its re-release on Steam again after it was pulled due to legal issues. The original games are back on Steam now. So what does the 20th anniversary of Duke Nukem hold in store for the series? Are they going to be releasing, or at least announcing, a brand new Duke Nukem game? We can only wait and see. But whatever it is, always bet on Duke. again, I'm Derek with GameSomniac. Thank you for checking out the Gamers Initiative, a video game podcast for the gaming elite. Please subscribe if you haven't already for more podcasts, and please tell us below in the comment section what you think Gearbox is going to announce at PAX tomorrow. Until next time, I'll check you bitches later.